Hi, my name is Fanchon Kelly, and today I will be doing Psalm 17. First, I just want to say to Ben, thank you so much for allowing me this opportunity just to do Let's Play in the Psalms. So here goes. So first I'm going to read Psalm 17, and I did a vision board. So I'm going to go through my vision board, which is what's behind me, and I'm going to go through some of the things that stuck out to me in this psalm. So here is Psalm 17. Hear me, Lord. My plea is just. Listen to my cry. Hear my prayer. It does not rise from deceitful lips. Let my vindication come from you. May your eyes see what is right. Though you probe my heart, though you examine me at night and test me, you will find that I have planned no evil. My mouth has no transgressed. Though people tried to bribe me, I have kept myself from the ways of the violent through what your lips have commanded. My steps have held to your path. My feet have not stumbled. I call on you, my God, for you answer me. Turn your ear to me and hear my prayer. Show me the wonders of your great love, you who save by your right hand, those who take refuge in you from their foes. Keep me as the apple of your eye. Hide me in the shadow of your wings, from the wicked who are out to destroy me, from my mortal enemies who surround me. They close up their callous hearts, and their mouths speak with arrogance. They have tracked me down, they have surrounded me, with eyes alert to throw me to the ground. They are like lion hungry for prey, like a fierce lion crouching in cover. Rise up, Lord, confront them, bring them down with your sword, rescue me from the wicked. By your hand, save me from such people, Lord, from those of this world whose reward is in this life. May what you have stored up for the wicked fill their bellies. May their children gorge themselves on it, and may their leftovers be their little ones. As for me, I will be vindicated. I will see your face. When I awake, I will be satisfied with seeing your likeness. And I read that from the NIV version. So a few things that stuck out to me was verse 6 and verse 8. So verse 6 says, I call on you, my God, for you answer me. Turn your ear to me and hear my prayer. And then verse 8 says, keep me as the apple of your eye. Hide me in the shadow of your wings. So this psalm is basically about David asking for protection from his enemies. This is a very real prayer. David is feeling really pressed, knowing that his enemies is like right on his heels. So he like, God, I need you to hear me. I need you to see me. I need you to come rescue me. So on here, as you can see, I have found eyes. Oh. So eyes on both sides. And then in the middle, this is a bowl of apples, and then this is a little boy holding an apple. So I Googled the expression apple of my eye, and I'm gonna tell you what I got. So it's actually a Hebrew expression that means little man of the eye. It also refers to like a tiny reflection of yourself that you can see in other people's eyes, or it literally means to see someone in your pupil. So this really, really spoke to me because it's almost like I'm asking God, I need you to have like direct sight to me, like see me where I am. And on the flip side, it made me think about, if you can see someone in your pupil, if you can see yourself in someone's pupil, it's almost like a reflection, like a mirror. So on one side, I'm like, okay, God, see me. But Lord, I pray that when you see me through your pupil, I pray that I am a reflection of you, and vice versa. If that makes sense. That's how I interpret it. But David is literally asking God, I need you to have direct sight on me. See me where I am. I need you to see me. So this next one down here, it says, I'm empowered, not unprotected. And this is another thing about being saved and covered by God. So this right here that says hair, for me, hair is a representation of my covering. Hair can mean many things to many people, but I know for me, hair is significant. And even, I can't remember which scripture it is, but Paul talks about how a woman's hair is her covering. So every time I see hair, I always think about how my hair literally covers me, and it's symbolic of how God covers me as well. And then down here, this is really tiny. I should do a close up, but it says, you hear me, and it's a little ear. So for me, one of the greatest things I think, or one of the most intimate things that God can do for me, is to hear me. Sometimes I think I'm more grateful that when God answers a prayer, it's not that he answered my prayer, it's that he heard my prayer. And it's not like I'm just praying to some God in the wind. It's a living and active God who participates with me, and I participate with him. So when he hears me, it's just like, God, you hear me. And that's all David wanted him to do. Like, God, see me, hear me. And then over here, it says, this button saves lives. So I love this because I don't know if you all ever seen the commercial about, it's a red button that you push. I can't remember the commercial, but I always think about this, like, God, you have given me access to you, and whenever I need you, it's almost like a push of a button. I could just go straight to the throne. Like, I have access, you are there, you are the God that saves me, and I thank God for that. Like, Jesus gave me access to come straight to you, and you will save me. And that's all David wanted to do. And so these last two, this one says joy. So in Psalm 16 and 11, it says, in the presence of the Lord is fullness of joy. So this reminds me, when you're in prayer and you get into the presence of God, there is a bit of joy depending on maybe what season you are in. But to really be in the presence of God, you find comfort and joy in that. At least I do. And David sometimes goes through that when he's lamenting, then praising. Like, you can see that up and down thing, but you know there's a sense of joy and comfort that he receives when he's in the presence of God. And so lastly, this says the love she prayed for. So there is a verse, I believe it's verse 5. I didn't write it down on my notes, but it says, show me the wonders of your great love. And for me to see God's great love is through his wonders sometimes. And this to me is just a representation of that, the love that she prayed for. So the love that I pray for is sometimes examined or exercised through God's wonders and the things that he shows me. So yeah, but this whole psalm is just a psalm of protection. God, hear me. God, see me as the apple of your eye. Let me find joy in your presence. Help me, save me from my enemies, and keep me covered. So this is Psalm 17 in a nutshell. I hope you all can go back and read it for yourselves. Maybe you could create something so that you can see it visually, because stuff like this helps me and reminds me, like, okay, God, I am the apple of your eye and you have me covered. So thanks for listening. Talk to you later. Bye.